Alright, let's go. This could be dangerous right here. All of these toys. Kylie's a wonder. They have rocks, she says. So, fortunately for us, we live in the great state of West Virginia where there's so many different state parks, and we are about to visit one of my favorite, and I think maybe it's because I spent a little bit of my childhood there. My family lived there for a little while, so Cass Scenic Railroad is kind of close to my heart.
Yeah, so we decided to take a homeschool trip and go ride the train. And I think that I'm more excited than anything.
I believe so.
Yeah, I can get some. I can put them in a rock collection. I might need 2 bags. Go over here.
Why don't you hop on that scale?
I weigh nothing, apparently. I like these scales.
Look, subtract 11 pounds.
That's I do that anyway. So I weigh nothing. I knew I was losing weight. This is such a cool part of West Virginia. I've been in here several times, but I've never actually really been in here and looked around. I didn't know all this. This was my dad's first job, was on the train. So
I'll be taking this one home.
there's a butter churn. If you're interested in making butter.
I don't know how to churn butter, Ted.
I don't either. Cool place for history. Well, now that we've spent our life savings, Kylie spent our life savings at the store, we're gonna go walk around, and I'm gonna show Amber where I got my very first haircut when I was very, very babyish, when I had hair.
When you had hair.
When I had hair.
And then we're gonna ride the train, which I may be a little bit too excited. This is like a fun field trip for adults. You didn't appreciate it as a kid, but now I'm so excited.
This place makes me emotional. I don't know why.
Come to West Virginia, explore.
So my dad grew up in this town, Cass, West Virginia. This is where it's famous lefties. I got my first haircut there, and I don't remember how old I was. But this barbershop has been around for, I think, 50, 60 years, maybe longer, I don't know. But that is such a cool little place. One chair barbershop. Cass, West Virginia. Main Street in Cass, West Virginia. So when I was a kid, I can't remember exactly what house we lived in. I'm not real sure because it was so long ago and I was young. But I remember we lived in one of these houses, and then there was Jerry Bond, Mike, all kinds of my dad's friends, the Bond family. They lived across the street. And Jerry Bond was the crazy one. I remember that. And he had an old Camaro or a Trans Am or something, I think. I could be wrong, but I think we lived in this house right here. And I think they lived over here. But now they've turned this into a tourist town, and you can stay in these houses now. I'm not sure if people live in them, but you can rent these and stay here in Cass. So we were walking on the boardwalk there in the main street of Cass, and there was people across the road that were fixing up another house to be a rental. So we decided to walk over and start talking to them. And after talking to them for a little bit, I asked them, hey, do you remember where the Bond family lived? And they said, yeah, like right across the street from the house we were in. And just so happens the house that we went in was the house that I spent a few years of my childhood in, and it was a really cool. They knew my whole family. They knew the Bond family. So it was a little emotional for me just because I had spent some time living in that house, and they were actually fixing it up for other families to enjoy it there. So it was a pretty cool moment for me.